This is the shore on 88.4 and the waves keep crushing in. So here I am in Huxley's New World. Tonight we're playing Cataclysm from Canada, Unearth from Massachusetts. We do really nice party trash, check them out. And Iced Earth for you fans of science fiction. And Ensiferium from Helsinki, Finland. And I was not yet impressed again with the Berlin audience as they were standing around like fucking sound technicians not moving. I mean, what's the point? So after the show, I went to see the singer Markus Toivonen from ensiferium to ask him about his favorite festival experience and Britney Spears. But here we go. What's your favorite festival experience?
I really like small venues when you're really close to people and it's more like intimate. We just did like acoustic shows in Finland, and they're like really small venues. You know,
like orchestral with...
Just like acoustic guitar, did some rearrangements with song. I played some songs that we never played live because we have kind of folkish aspect also for the music, and that kind of stuff we can't do on heavy metal shows. And that was so much fun because it was in a small stage, people there, you know, we were drinking with beer, people and some lady wrote a review that he felt like we actually were sitting in the band's living room and, you know, listening to the band jam and talking with them, and I really like that kind of interaction with people. It's more real, not just like in music business, in a way, entertainment also.
Yeah.
In a way, you can put up a good show that's like a little bit different than doing something really down to earth, really small stuff.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. So you must have a really big fan base, no? From Helsinki, like 20 years band career in Helsinki.
Actually, like I said, we can do like one good show per year in Helsinki, but otherwise Finland is not really our territory.
But metal is really popular there, no?
Yes, it is. You know, maybe that's like kind of unfair to say it like this, but of course we have a fan base. You know, our last album went to #1 in Finland charts.
Yeah.
So of course we have, if we go play in different cities, but in a way...
Do you mind, can I close the door?
Yeah. Here's mine. Like in Central Europe, like Germany, there's much more demand for ensiferium shows.
Okay.
So we can do like this tour. I think there's like 10 shows maybe in Germany. I think we can easily do it. We'd be able to do another 10 in Germany, just in Germany. But in Finland, we can do one good show in Helsinki and a couple of okay shows, and that's it.
How do you find the German audience?
Excellent.
Yeah?
Excellent. They're really... That's something I think it's probably has something to do with our music, and people like our music, and you know, people who come to our shows come there to have a good time. And I think it was in one guy, I think he wrote for Metal Hammer, said it really well, that folk metal kind of brought fun back to metal.
Yeah.
And I think I never thought about it that way, but yeah, that's kind of true if you think about like thrash and black metal.
Well, thrash is about partying as well.
Well, in a way, yes, but
yeah.
it's more like serious in a way, and folk metal kind of probably a bit more. You know, it's okay to relax and have beer and, you know, do this. I don't know if you know the eläkeläiset dancing, this worm thing, and you can have that kind of stuff, and you can still have credibility as a metalhead.
Yeah.
In the eyes of your friends.
What?
Yeah, we don't have so strong like Vikings, they had really like God of War, for example. But we kind of don't have that kind of stuff. I think it's maybe Finnish culture, it's there was probably no time to do it. Think about that kind of stuff. If you have so much work to do just to get your family feeded, you were just happy to praise someone. Fuck yes, I got another deer or a bear today, so yeah, we can eat for another week. So there was no time. If you had a problem with your neighbor, you just went there and got some moonshine and hit him in the face and said, "Fuck you! Don't look at my woman." And then you go back to I don't know. I really don't.
Okay,
I'm not a historian. This is just speculative.
So is that true that you get lots of funding for still like Iceland and Norway for being an artist?
No. Actually, in Finland it's quite hard. There are some organizations that you can apply for some if they could aid you for your tour, for example, but there's no guarantee that you will get it. And if you get it, you probably won't get it for another 2 years. So, of course, there are ways that they help. For example, there is another organization that you can apply for like working money for 1 month to like work with your music and stuff. But that usually goes for musicians, artists who have been working for decades.
Mm.
So you kind of have to prove that you are actually doing, instead of like helping out young bands. And okay, guys, here have €1,000, go record a real album, to a proper studio instead of your garage.
Did you get that?
You mean the working money for 1 month? I never got that. I applied for once and I didn't get it. I said, fuck you. But yeah, we got some help every now and then for this tour and thinking that I think at least I feel many bands get it much more than we do. It has so much to do about how much media attention you get, and we as a band we are not that.
How did you do that? Yeah.
We are not that much, about hanging around in bars and buying drinks and stuff. Some people are just love to be the center of the party in a way, and we've been laughing many times, especially our technicians, because they know other technicians from other bands, and they must say, oh yeah, and this band is playing in London, and it's big news in the Finnish newspaper. I'm like, okay. And next day, yeah, there's 50 people. And we played there last time, there's like 500 people, nobody knows about it. It's so much about who you know and how much actually media and also your record label has a lot to do with it.
You happy with your record label, sir?
Yes, we are now on Metal Blade. And I think it's really cool in a way that nobody knows us in Finland. I think one of the funniest moments was when we played in Helsinki. I think it was probably the time when it was sold out, a show for 800 people.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a gas station across the street. And me and Markus went there, probably by a beer or something, and before the show. And there was a guy there with ensiferium show, like, hey, are you guys coming to the show tonight? I'm like, yeah. Fuck yeah, see you there. Okay, see you there. Come on. I really like that in a way. Looking so stereotypical metalhead. Instead of everybody's recognizing that would be really disturbing, I guess. We're just a bunch of
Not being able to go to the shopping center.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Britney.
Yeah, I really feel bad for them. But on the other hand, I'm not in a position to blame anyone, but on the other hand, I feel that some artists really enjoy that, being a spotlight. And when it starts to go in a bad way, then they blame the media. But on the other hand, earlier they were really feeding the flame by
Yeah.
doing stupid stuff and later on, don't harass me all the time. Fuck you. You started it. It's media. They will fucking tear you apart if you. That's the way I see it.
Well, you're an entertainer as well, no? I'm not an entertainer. I'm a painter. So, but I went to stage school, and all the musicians were like, yeah, it's a part of you, no? Like, if you started off as a tribute band, no?
Yeah, in a way, when the guy started, and of course, it was just playing covers, but this was pretty funny. I just talked about this with Janne is playing drums in this kind of project band, and they were having rehearsal in a rehearsal room yesterday, and I was talking with their bass player when they're having a cigarette smoke break, and that was the first time I met him, and we found that we have a lot of bands that we like Iron Maiden and stuff like that. And he said, I just read that Iggy Pop said that I started playing music to get chicks, and this my colleague bass player was like, who the fuck does that? And then we started talking about it. He started when he was 9. I started playing when I was 11. That's like the time when you have your wiener just to take a pee. At that age, if you start playing, it's because it's really fun. You probably feel like you want to create something, and it's just fun to hang around with friends, to play cover songs, and of course, at that time, like
When puberty kicks in.
yeah, and that time, like when you see like posters of, well, we both like Iron Maiden with this guy, and when you see a photo of like Steve Harris doing like this and jumping from stage, and have Eddie there behind and Flame, like wow, musicians were like superheroes in a way. It felt like that, they were out of this world, probably out of some Marvel universe or something. But it was different. I'm sorry, I get carried away when I talk. But yes,
It's what you wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
But there is really, I think, musicians like that. Now I lost the plot.
Yeah, like being in a spotlight. Yeah, listen to me. I have something to say.
But when did you start playing?
I was 11. The other big brother, he was a really good guitar player already at that time. He was playing Yngwie Malmsteen and stuff like that. I was like, wow, he can play the stuff that I listened from the vinyl. And he said he could teach me. I'm like, yes, I want to play with you. And then Steve Harris was kind of my idol. Even though I had no idea what actually bass does in a band, music-wise. But that's went and bought me a cheap bass, and he started teaching me like Black Sabbath, Pink Floyd, stuff like that.
Okay.
Led Zeppelin. He's like 6 years older than me, so
Okay.
a little bit more into that kind of stuff, and that's why I kind of grew up also with the 70s stuff. So that's how I started. Just because I wanted to jam with my big brother, and I thanked him many times because without that, and without him being actually pretty strict with me about practicing, I wouldn't be here. Maybe I would have a normal day job and a mansion or something by the lake, but on the other hand, I would have missed a hell of a lot of experiences.
And do you go still and see little shows? Do you keep up with small musicians? Like small musicians?
Yes, of course. Not in recent years that much. A couple of weeks ago I went to see a show in Helsinki. Usually I'm pretty lazy. I need someone to ask me. I don't like check out every day. What's going on in Helsinki? Like that band, he was our friend who was mixing it. Said, "Come here." I actually know the band. I listened to a couple of songs from Spotify at one point, and I would see it. It was a lot of fun. There's maybe 40, 50 people there, but really good show. I think that's.
But
that was sorry to interrupt. That
No.
was probably the third show that I checked out from the beginning until the end in at least 5-6 years. And then there was that, and the previous one was this summer Nightwish. So pretty big contrast, like Nightwish in a big festival, and then you go to a small club and see a band. But there were still emotion shows.
do you listen to opera as well? And
Opera.
classical music?
I like classical music. Yes, I do. I think there's something. I'm self-learned. I understand some theory, but something about classical music, like the arrangements, same as with really weird jazz. There's something that just goes above my head. You know, I just don't understand, and it's so beautiful in a way, because if you start to listen, that's something that's really sad. Oh, this is what I mean. I get jumping from topic to topic. The more like professional musician you become, you in a way, it's easy to lose something about the pure joy of just listening to music. You start to analyze like the technical side, and I really like the sound of that snare, and did you hear that guitar riff? Instead of just listening to the song and the feeling in it. And I think that's the beauty of classical music. I can't analyze it. You just let it flow through your mind.
But you do you used to compose any like Cubase or any computer programs, Ableton?
You mean like doing like MIDI
Yeah,
stuff? No, we haven't done any MIDI stuff. Yeah, we have Cubase actually. Since we had a keyboard player in the band, and Metta is playing accordion, but it's a digital accordion. So it's practically keyboard, so there's no need to do any MIDI stuff. So you can just play everything.
Pieni keskeytys, mutta sulla luultavasti on olemassa sellaisia
I am always. What you doing basically on the tour was did you bring books?
I have books with me. I have 4 books now. I like to read on tours. Especially like this tour, there's like 1 day off, so you cannot have a party every night. You cannot drink a bottle of vodka and sleep 2 hours and do another show. It's not possible. It's not physically possible. So some of us try to do some exercise also on tour. That's really healthy. Because there's a lot of...
You brought weights?
No, actually I have my yoga mat over here.
Okay.
Markus just, well not now, but he does a lot of running and like with the rubber band. You know, different kind of things. And in a way the illusion of sex, rock and roll is is gone. But on the other hand, I think it's really healthy, because if I would think that what kind of, because it feels really weird when kids come. I say kids because they are young. I'm an old geezer. They come to us and say, you guys inspired us to start our own band. So in a way, there's also like a, I don't want to say responsibility might sound too hard, or role model sounds too hard, I have no idea of myself as a role model. But I would rather teach young people healthy things in life. Of course, you can have fun, you should have fun, and have beers with friends, but instead of like 80s rock metal, rock and roll image is
like Wasp and stuff.
Yeah, maybe I think the sex, drugs, and rock and roll kind of sums it up pretty well. Try different
Are you
things
gonna have
and enjoy your life.
Are you gonna have kids?
Yeah, some of us have kids. And,
What age are them?
the age range is from 1 till 6 in this band, so pretty young kids.
You gonna bring them along?
I think
Like Sepultura?
they're a big band. They can do that kind of stuff. I think we are not in that position where you do that. And on the other hand, I know some bands, like older bands, who are like older kids, especially from States. They come to Europe and they have like a vacation almost with the family, and you know, daddies just play a couple of shows per week. And
Yeah, Napalm Duff.
they also did that. Okay,
Yeah.
I think that's really cool, and I think it's, if you have the possibility, why not?
What's your favorite now? What's your, do you have any favorite in the Teutonic metal? In the German metal?
Accept.
Like Udo?
Yeah, also the new stuff. They are a really good live band. We saw them a couple of times. You know, they are not youngsters anymore, but they're really playing tight. This is what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, we start to analyze stuff.
Mhm.
But they put up a really good show. I remember. So maybe that one.
Are you scared of Putin?
No.
Okay.
I actually just checked out the I really like documentaries. That's probably the tipping point when you notice you're getting old. But that happened like a decade ago. Where there was a guy interviewing Putin for an hour or something. And then I realized I've never heard this guy actually talk like this. Even though you see him in the media almost every day and you just hear him in the news saying like a couple of lines, but like somebody asking questions and him answering stuff, also like really old stuff, really feels about what happened in the past, like in Soviet Union time and stuff. It was really interesting. And now I missed like 5 minutes of it. There was a documentary about same kind of interview thing with Donald Rumsfeld, the ex-defense minister of
States.
Yeah, that was also like really eye-opening. Damn, this guy actually saw the Vietnam War and he's been in politics for all this time. And he felt like really sympathetic, you know, person. And it was really weird because the image of the guy we see in the news is like really different. Then again, we're all human beings.
Yeah.
Everybody's poop smells bad, and everybody wakes up in the morning. You know, everybody has their personal crosses to bear and stuff like that. So you kind of, it's easy to forget that. For a public person, like we talk about media attention earlier. Sometimes
it's really ridiculous.
Like you said, Britney, for example.
Yeah.
I think it's at some point people really like to talk her apart in the media. I didn't follow that. I just felt like when I read news that there was another shocking news and like, come on, leave the girl alone. You know? But on the other hand, like I said, I feel some people give the tip to the journalists themselves, or they accidentally get into a position where they are like
having to be the big predator.
Yeah, I don't know. I might be totally wrong, but it's not so black and white.
Yeah.
Not many things in life are actually black and white. And the older you get, the more